The Pisces new moon on March 18th isn't just another lunar cycle. It's the final new moon of the entire astrological year, which means something in your life is reaching its natural ending. And if you've recently felt emotional, reflective, or like you're being pushed to let go of something, this may be exactly why. But here's the interesting part. Just 2 days after this new moon, we experience the equinox on March 20th, the moment the sun moves into Aries and begins a brand new astrological year. So right now we are standing in a rare cosmic doorway, an ending and a beginning. And what you release during this Pisces new moon may determine the energy you carry into the next 12 months. Let's talk about what this means and why this particular new moon is so powerful. The energy of the final zodiac sign. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. After 11 signs of growth, lessons, challenges, and transformation, Pisces represents the final stage of the cycle. This is where we integrate everything we've learned, where we forgive, where we release, where we surrender. And that's exactly why this new moon feels different. Many new moons are about starting something new, setting goals, pushing forward. But Pisces doesn't work that way. Pisces energy invites us to pause, to reflect, and to let go of what has quietly reached its ending. So if you've recently been thinking about the past year, old memories, past relationships, or unresolved emotions, that's not random. The Pisces new moon is bringing those things to the surface so they can finally be cleared. And this is important because something new is about to begin. Why this moment is so powerful. This year, the energy surrounding the Pisces new moon is especially intense. At the time of this lunation, there are 7 celestial bodies in water signs. Water energy is emotional, intuitive, and deeply sensitive. It amplifies feelings, it heightens intuition, and it makes us more aware of subtle energies around us. That means you may notice strong dreams, sudden realizations, emotional clarity, or intuitive insights that seem to come out of nowhere. These are not coincidences. Pisces communicates through symbols, feelings, imagination, and intuition, not logic, which is why during this new moon, answers may arrive in unexpected ways. Through a dream, through a feeling, through a quiet moment when everything suddenly makes sense. The hidden purpose of this new moon. The real purpose of this Pisces new moon is preparation. Think of it like clearing out a room before something new arrives. Before we can begin a new chapter, we have to create space for it. That might mean letting go of old expectations, releasing a relationship that no longer aligns with you, setting boundaries you've been avoiding, or simply accepting that certain chapters of your life are complete. Sometimes the hardest thing in life is not starting something new. It's releasing what we've already outgrown. And Pisces is the sign that teaches us how to do exactly that. The equinox and the astrological new year. Now here's where things get really interesting. Only 2 days after the Pisces new moon, the equinox arrives. The equinox marks the moment the sun enters Aries, the very first sign of the zodiac. In astrology, this is considered the true beginning of the year. A fresh cosmic cycle begins. New themes start unfolding. New opportunities appear, but the energy we carry into that cycle matters. If we enter it still holding on to old emotional weight, unresolved patterns, or outdated beliefs, those energies tend to repeat themselves. That's why the Pisces new moon comes first. It's giving us the chance to clear the slate, to release what's finished, and to step into the new astrological year with greater clarity and intention. While you might feel different right now, some people notice that this new moon feels quieter than others. Less about action, more about reflection. You may feel the urge to slow down, to spend time alone, to think about your life in a deeper way. This is completely natural. Pisces energy isn't about productivity. It's about awareness, about connecting with your inner world. So if you feel called to rest, to journal, to meditate, or to simply be near water, listen to that instinct. Your intuition is stronger right now than usual. The power of your thoughts right now. Another important theme of Pisces energy is imagination. In astrology, Pisces reminds us that the mind and the energetic field are closely connected. The beliefs we hold, the stories we repeat to ourselves, and the images we imagine about the future all influence what we attract, which means the thoughts you focus on during this lunar cycle can be especially powerful. If you keep replaying past disappointments, you stay connected to that energy. But if you begin imagining the life you truly want to create, you start aligning with that possibility instead. This is why intention setting around this time can be so powerful. Not just goals, but feelings. How do you want your life to feel over the next year? Peaceful? Inspired? Free? Loved? Let those feelings guide your intentions. If you want to work with this energy intentionally, here are a few practices that align perfectly with Pisces energy. First, journaling. Write about the past 12 months. What have you learned? What patterns have repeated? What are you finally ready to release? Second, water. Pisces is a water sign, so spending time near water can be incredibly grounding. This might be a bath, a walk near the ocean, or simply listening to the sound of rain. Third, creative expression. Pisces energy flows beautifully through creativity. Music, drawing, writing, or any creative activity can help emotions move and release naturally. And finally, rest. Sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is slow down enough to listen to ourselves. The invitation of this lunar cycle. Ultimately, the Pisces new moon isn't asking you to do more. It's asking you to release more, to trust that certain chapters of your life are ending for a reason, and that by letting them go, you create space for something better to arrive. Because once the equinox arrives, a new cycle begins, and the energy shifts from reflection to action. But before we rush forward into that next chapter, the universe is giving us one final moment to pause, to breathe, to release, and to step into the new astrological year lighter than before. So here's a question for you. What are you ready to let go of before the next chapter begins? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy astrology content like this, don't forget to subscribe, because the energy of this upcoming astrological year is going to bring some powerful changes, and you won't want to miss what's coming next.